Welcome to the Tuah Biologist podcast. Today we're going to be discussing who's the real MVP out of all the organelles. So, right off the bat, who do you guys think we should eliminate?
We can for sure eliminate the plant ones. The vacuole, chloroplasts, not even every single cell has them.
Well, I think we can just throw in cell membrane in there too, because honestly, it doesn't even do much.
And then we move on to these organelles like the mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, more like not the powerhouse of the cell.
Alright, so we got some options like being eliminated right off. So, what about the ribosome? The ribosome? What do you guys have to say about that?
Ribosomes, definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, they just try to copy the rough ER, they try to make the proteins, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, now that you mentioned the rough ER, the rough ER does the work of actually making the tertiary and quaternary structure of proteins.
I mean, we look at protein synthesis and folding. The rough ER does all of that.
I think we have one more option left. What do you guys think of the mitochondria? What do you guys think about that?
You did the mitochondria.
Oh, my bad. I didn't quite get the actual function of the mitochondria. That's why I repeated it. So what do we have left?
Golgi apparatus.
Oh yeah, the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi what?
The Golgi apparatus.
Oh, the Golgi apparatus. What do you guys like? Me personally, I've never heard of that before. So what do you guys think about it?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at the Golgi apparatus. I don't think it's a key player in this race, right? You're looking at that. What does it do? It packages lipids and proteins and sends them around the cell. These things, the cell is not a big place. You don't need a packaging center for it.
And honestly, just throughout this entire season, it just hasn't been doing much. It's been trying to copy the structure of the rough ER. When you look at the two, you can obviously tell that they're just falling behind, trying to get at that same level, but they're just not there.
Yeah, totally in agreement. There's a clear forerunner for this race, and it's the rough ER.
Now there's a message from our sponsors.
Little Ruffers reporting live. I'm here with Mr. Ashmead. Could you state your occupation?
I am a wannabe teacher.
He's a wannabe teacher, folks. So now that you've learned about the rough endoplasmic reticulum, have your thoughts changed about who's the most important cell organelle?
Well, I was a staunch vacuole person, but then me having dyslexia, I couldn't spell it. But even worse than that, I was under the impression that vacuoles were good for you, which is not the case. So what I have found to believe was, look what vacuoles did to my pet cat. Look at it. Vacuoles are evil and they don't belong anywhere in society. So we don't need them. Rough ER is the way to go.
You heard it
Hands
here,
down.
folks. Vote rough ER.
Well, welcome back to the break, guys. And there's only one option left, and that's the rough ER.
I mean, yeah, the rough ER is the clear choice in this front runner, and it is the front runner. We're looking at its structure, right? Inside, it has the lumen. And I think that's part of why I think that the rough ER is probably the best player in this cell right now, because the lumen allows it to track and trap the faulty proteins that ribosomes make, which are another reason why ribosomes aren't really that good, but allows those proteins to be destroyed and returned to being amino acids.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And for me also, just how great of a team player the rough ER is. I mean, it takes these proteins that the ribosomes creates, and then it also processes them further, and then transports them to the Golgi apparatus, and it's just such a key player throughout all of this.
Yeah, and I think another part of that is how crucial its structure is in aiding this process. It's directly connected to the nucleus, so it can directly use the ribosome's translated mRNA to further help the cell in its processes.
Well, there it is, guys. That's our take on the MVP race. And thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that follow button, and we'll see you next time.
For your safety, vote Rough ER.